Well, what have we got here then, Bob? Well, I'll give you a clue. Unless you live in a cave, in the UK, new regulations came into force on the 1st of January 2026, mandating that you are obliged to have a green flashing light on a radio-controlled aircraft or drone if you are night flying. I can't honestly say that I do an awful lot of night flying, planes or drones, but I saw this on AliExpress for under £8 delivered, and thought, well, take a chance, order one and just see whether it's any good or not. And I must say I was very impressed. Anyway, let me show you what you get for your money. First off, USB-C charging cable. You've got some little self-adhesive Velcro sticks. You've got the manual, which is in several languages and is a very good manual. And of course you've got the tiny little flashing light. As I said, I don't do a huge amount of night flying, but I do have this old Bayang Toys X16 and I have flown it in the dark. It's got LED lights on the front which can be seen from quite a long way. But to cut a long story short, this was a very fair price. In fact, I've seen it today, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same thing, for just over £14. So I immediately ordered another one at £7 from AliExpress, and I think it might inspire me to just go out and fly in the dark for fun and see just how far I can see this, because the drone has got return to home and so on, so it's got safeguards, and of course one should still be flying line of sight. So let's see what I got here for my £7.70 and how it operates. You get this little tiny little flashing light which weighs, I did weigh it just now, what does it weigh? Can't see because my eyes are blinded by the light. 5.87 grams. Even flashing it, that is so bright it's actually taken away my vision. Anyway, so 5.87 grams, call it 6. You've got USB-C charging cable, socket is there, obviously tiny little LiPo built on the bottom, which is a 1S170 milliamp. So nice to see that if you need to at any point you can replace that. It's just got a bit of heat shrink around it actually. So very simple bit of kit, and 3 super bright LEDs on it. Oh, and a red one there, actually, and a white one there, yeah. 5 LEDs on it. So operation of it is dead simple. I'm going to face it that way because it's too bright. Press and hold the power button there, 2 seconds, and it starts. And if you scroll through pressing the power button now, you go through, I can't point, I'll put it there actually, that's better. You go through green, oh that's green and white I think. It doesn't show very well on a camera. Obviously very bright fixed white. That one is actually flashing white, but I can't even look at it. That one is flashing red. That one is flashing green. Slow flashing white, flashing red. I've got a feeling there's one that does red and green. When I pressed it before it was going alternate. No, that one's flat, alternate red and white. Anyway, yeah, you scroll through and you've got various lights including green. Press and hold to turn it off, and good little thing about it is once you've turned it off there's a little light on it which tells you the state of the battery. Which says steady blue light high battery, slow flashing blue light medium power, so it even tells you when to recharge it. So there it is. Hope you found it helpful. It certainly looks bright enough to me to fulfill your obligations to new CAA regs, and as I said, it might inspire me to actually go out and do some night flying with my old drone and get some night aerial footage, which always looks pretty spectacular. Anyway, I'll link it down below. Hope you found it helpful. As I say, if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and why not check out some of the other stuff on my channel. There is a little bit of drone flying footage in it, and just remembered a rather scary occurrence when I was flying an old SEMA X8 5 years ago. It obviously at night, very high, but I could still see the LEDs on it, and it lost its signal and started tumbling out of the sky. Very basic drone, no such thing as return to home or failsafe on it, but you can hear the motor stopped and it was tumbling out of the sky, and I was very fortunate that a bit later it regained the signal and I got control of it again. Because had it just carried on tumbling, I wouldn't have stood a chance in a million of finding it in someone's back garden or on their roof. So I'll leave you with that video and say thanks for watching. Hopefully catch you all again later. Bye for now.